I was slumped at my desk, my shoulders slumped, my mind filled with irritation. My latest novel was stuck. I had invested a lot of time in attempting to get into the mind of my new female lead character, Lily Hartwell. Each time I attempted it, it seemed immoral. I was not putting into consideration the true nature of a woman. Yeah, right. I was failing miserably. Then, something strange happened. Looking at the cursor on my screen, I suddenly felt a sudden intense pain in my chest. I winced, clutching my t-shirt. The room seemed to spin. My hand went up to my face, and I had the sensation that I was changing. My fingers traced my cheeks, and the feeling of my face was soft to the touch. What was happening? I quickly got up from my seat and ran to the mirror.
My reflection was, without doubt, no longer me. My strong jawline had become less prominent. My hair was now long, reaching my shoulders, and was of platinum silver color. I passed my hand through it and tried to move it away from my face as if I could wash the insanity away. "Lily?" I said in a soft tone, my voice trembling in shock. Did I just transform? I couldn't breathe. I fell back and stumbled over my own feet. The sound of the voice that was heard in the room was shrill, belonging to a woman. It was impossible to argue with it any longer. I was fully immersed in the role of Lily. My fingers traced over my new curves automatically. The horror, the fascination, the disbelief, all of these feelings are encompassed in this one show. Okay, this is weird. I attempted to laugh, but the sound that came out of my throat was not my own. I was dazed and confused, and I wandered around the room in a state of disbelief. What the hell is going on? Lily? Are you in control? I spoke to the air. My voice now had a slight Irish accent. There was a long pause, and then I heard a laugh in my head. Not my own. It was hers. Lily's. I gasped, clutching my chest. The situation transcended from being a story into something real. It was a takeover. I began to see her as a part of my existence that I could not control. She was becoming a part of me. No, this can't be happening. But as I looked around, there was no doubt that she was there. "Oh, I could see that you were struggling to write me, could you?" Lily's words were ringing in my head, and I had to note that there was a hint of attitude in her tone. "Well, I guess you will live my story now." My mind was in a state of confusion, and I did not know whether to laugh or cry. I didn't expect such a twisted plot in this story. What kind of messed up twist is this? "Lily, get out of my head!" I screamed, but the only thing that I could manage was a weak singing sound. No, she's in control now. It seemed like I was standing there for hours, struggling to find myself once again. However, the presence of Lily was becoming more vivid. "You don't like it, do you?" Her voice was provocative, both in a teasing and a biting sense. "Oh, I hate it." I thought to myself, but what I said was not correct. Was she making me say things? I shook my head in a bid to look for a way out, but then I looked at a delicate structure of my hands and how they are soft now. I cringed, suddenly aware of the situation in full. Lily Hartwell, the character whom I could not write, was now the person that I was transforming into. She had taken over, and I could not even know how to bring it to an end. At last, I yawned, staring at the mirror. "Well, it looks like now it has become our turn, isn't it?" I said this to try and calm myself down and come to terms with the confusion. But as I did, I felt something else. Control. For the first one time, I sensed I was living in ways I had never experienced before. "Okay, Lily let me write this story in which you are a character."
Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe.